Hi everyone, welcome back to Virtual Programming. For today's project, I have a pretty cool challenge for you. Can you crush a plastic water bottle without using your hands? Any takers? Well, I can crush a water bottle without using my hands. It kind of looks like magic, but in reality, it's a science experiment. So why don't we go ahead and get our materials ready, and I'll show you how to crush a bottle without using your hands. So the materials for our experiment today are a plastic bottle with the cap. You will also need some ice cold water, about a pitcher or a vase or a glass bowl. You will need a half cup of boiling water. So go ahead and stick your half cup in the microwave and warm it up until it is bubbling and boiling. Please be careful when you do that and use a parent's help if you need it. The last thing you'll need is a tray that the bottle will fit in that you are going to fill with ice. So make sure you have plenty of ice cubes on hand today because we will definitely be needing those. So why don't we go ahead and get started on our experiment. So I went ahead and warmed up my half cup of water in the microwave until it was bubbling and steaming. What we're going to do is pour that into the water bottle very carefully. So as I said, we wanted to do that carefully. As you saw, when I was pouring the water bottle already condensed a little bit. I could feel it moving underneath my hand. So we are going to let this water sit in the bottle for a minute or two. Leave the cap off. While we do that, we can go ahead and get our pan filled with ice so that we're ready for the next step. So now that our 2 minutes are up, we're going to put the cap on our water bottle. It might be a little warm, so just be careful while you're handling it. As you can see, I filled a pan with ice. I'm going to take the water bottle and lie it on its side in the pan. So you can kind of squish the ice around to make sure the bottle is sitting in the pan properly. Our next step is to take our ice cold water and pour it over the water bottle. Now watch closely because this is where the magic will happen. So did you hear what was happening, guys? As I was pouring the water over, could you hear the water bottle creaking and cracking as it got sucked in? So, to prove to you that I did it, here is our water bottle. Do you see how it's pulled in on one side? So, how did we magically crush a bottle here? The air around us is putting pressure on us every single day. We just don't really feel it. What happened is that when we filled the bottle with that warm water, it heated up the air inside the bottle and we trapped it inside with the cap. When we laid the bottle in the ice, that air inside the bottle started to cool down. Cold air has less pressure than warm air. And so if there's warm air in the environment around us, and cold air inside the bottle, and the cold air has less pressure than the warm air, what do you think happened? If you said that our bottle got crushed, you're exactly right. The cold air inside the bottle had less pressure than the warm air outside of it. And so the warm air pushed against it, causing our bottle to collapse. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, that ends our experiment for the day. I hope you enjoyed learning how to crush a bottle without using your hands. This is a great little science/magic trick that you can use with your family or your friends. As you saw, they're very simple materials for the experiment, and it's a pretty cool result. I know my favorite part was hearing that bottle crack and creak as it got crushed in. As always, I'm super proud of everyone for continuing to learn and grow. I think it's really important for us to have fun and learn something even while we have to stay at home. I wish each and every one of you all the best, and I'll see you on the next video.